Okay. Hey, friends. Hello, all of my cohort 8 classmates. I cannot believe that after this weekend's projects, we are halfway done with all of this goodness. And it's been really exciting to see God working and moving in everyone's lives. And I'm so excited for the next 2 terms. And hello, Miss Riva. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and dive on into a basic overview of all the instruments on stage and some of the things that the different musicians need to be able to do. Even as a vocalist, it is so crucial, important that we have a basic understanding and are familiarized with the common instruments on stage. That way, we can have effective communication. I also feel that this could be very important for sound people as well, for whoever's running the soundboard. So, effective communication, where this could be really, really crucial, is talking about how to build a set. So, thinking about the dynamics of it and whatnot. Just when to do certain things, when best to serve this a part of the service, lead people, and above all else, serve the Lord. So let's go ahead and kick it off with the rhythm section, starting with the drummer. So a drummer should be comfortable and competent in playing with a click track or a metronome. Definitely encourage everybody that plays an instrument to do this, but especially important for the drummer as oftentimes they are kicking off the song, clicking it off, or they are doing that with maybe a piano or a guitar. And so having that good timing at the gate, so important. Also great for a drummer to be able to break up different parts of a song and to be able to follow the person leading worship as well too. So moving on over to the other side of the rhythm section, you have the bass guitar. So this is the guitar on stage that kind of looks like an electric guitar, but it's not quite. It's a bass guitar, and it has 5 strings. So just like almost any other instrument, practicing your scales is going to be so important. And if you're a bass guitar player and you are not familiar with the spider technique, go ahead and head on over to a lovely friend, the internet, and just look that up really quickly and begin to practice with it. Allow it to be a foundational thing that you do so you can strengthen your skills and build upon what you already have. So bass guitars, along with the drums, they act as a foundation for the worship set for all the other instruments to be a platform, a leaping platform. And it's just so beautiful and cool how they can serve differently in the background, how they can really serve a song. And bass guitars are oftentimes played with either your fingers, your hands, or a pick. So super important as a bass guitar player to play with, experiment both of them, as they both can serve a song differently and just create different sounds. Now moving on over to some of the other guitars that you may see on stage, being just a regular, beautiful acoustic or an electric. These guitars commonly have 6 strings. Again, super important for the musician to be practicing scales, but they also are played with either a pick or hands as well. And this instrument is so diverse because it can be either a rhythm instrument or it can be a leading instrument that is really highlighted. So I love how this instrument gets to be super diverse on stage. Next, we have the instrument that I'm probably most biased towards, and that is keys, keyboard, piano. um, this is such a fun, creative instrument, but as a keys player, it is so important to be creative appropriately with it. With the keyboard already, with the built-in sounds that I have on mine, I can get real creative. But if I were to plug it into my laptop and use its MIDI capability, I can get even more creative. However, it's so important to be wise while planning out that creativity because of the different sets that you may be in the different parts of service. Like you wouldn't want something like really robotic and techno-y while going into prayer. May not be the vibe. But regardless, such a fun instrument. And like all the other instruments, this instrument, it is so important. Like the scales really sets the foundation of everything that you play. So it is so much easier to learn the good habits from the get-go as opposed to the bad ones and then having to unlearn them. And that goes back to even the ergonomics of how your drum kit is set up. And are you comfortable? Are you straining? Because it's not going to be fun to strain. You're not going to be able to worship and serve the Lord properly if you're straining while trying to play. But the basics and consistency is key in playing any instrument. So, my band teacher used to tell me practice makes permanent. Not perfect, but permanent because it makes those skills that you desire to have permanent in your brain. And I feel like that's just something I live by now. All right, y'all, you have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope that that was a good overview of everything for you and highlighted some of the different things that different musicians need to be able to do to help best serve the Lord, lead people in worship, and also serve the song as well.